Deep divers, have you ever been at work and you get caught talking to another colleague about random stuff, and then the boss walks in and is like, "What are you talking about? Stop talking about that. You got a job to do. You came here to work." And now you're so embarrassed because you just got told off in front of everybody. And for the first time, you feel like you have been officially owned. Then you look outside of the window, and there the cat down the road is, strolling along, enjoying life, free and happy, and then it smiles at you like, and then it says, and you know exactly what that meant. He just told you, "My life's the shit." And you're like, "Somebody save me!" Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Another beautiful day, deep divers. Do you sometimes feel that you're living the wrong kind of life? Are you in a job that is not serving you today and you're not sure, should I stay or should I leave? How, deep divers, to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job? We've got a whole lot to talk about. So I got a great question that came in. Let me read it, deep divers. And if you've got a question, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. They're like this: "Ralph, help. How do you know it's the right time to leave your job if your job isn't giving you fulfillment in your heart? I love your videos." Now, powerful question. That could be you today. Are you in a job and you're like, maybe I could be doing more with my life? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. How I knew it was the right time for me to leave an unfulfilling job. Now, we are the only species that has to pay to exist. We are the only species that has to pay for food. We are the only species on planet Earth that has to pay to live. Slow motion this side. But we are supposed to be the most intelligent. Something isn't right. Now, deep divers, I love to work. Working is fantastic if you are doing what you love. The problem is, a lot of us, we are in jobs, and job means just over broke. Jobs which are not serving us. You see, I haven't had a government job since 2011. Why? Because I created a lifestyle. I don't work, deep divers. I have a lifestyle. How to tell it's the right time for you to leave an unfulfilling job? Do you come home crying, "Oh my gosh, Ralph"? Do you come home after work feeling low, bawling your eyes out? Yeah, that's how you know it's time for you to leave that unfulfilling job. If it's making you feel low, if it's making you feel unhappy, if it's making you feel like you are wasting time there, it's time for you to leave. You always know if you should leave a job if it's good for your mental health. Have you become healthier since you've been there? Mentally, emotionally, and physically? Or has your health gotten worse? If it has deep divers, you better run. Run right now. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. Are you growing it more than it's growing you? Slow motion this side. If you are growing it more than it's growing you, it's time to leave. What I'm doing right now with Infinite Waters Deep Divers, I don't have a job, I have a lifestyle. But I'm not only growing Infinite Waters, I'm also growing myself in the process. I'm evolving as a human being. And that's how I know I better stay in nature. I'm good here. But I've been in jobs, deep divers, 12-hour jobs, what I call vampire shift, right? And I realized that I was growing the job more than I was actually growing myself. And you have to realize you have to work harder on yourself than you work on your business, because your health has to be a top priority and your happiness has to be a top priority. Deep divers, life is so short. It's like a flash of light. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time for you to leave an unfulfilling job. If you complain before you go into work, and you complain while you're there, and then you complain afterwards, yeah, it's time for you to leave. Are you always complaining? This is what I call, and what they call, cognitive dissonance. It's like you know it's bad for you, but you're still there anyway. And you have to realize that actually there is so much more to life. We came here to be free. Once you wake up, once your third eye is open, you start to realize that a lot of these jobs are a form of slavery. Human beings are a slave species, and you have to get outside of the matrix. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. If your talents aren't being put to use, are your talents lying dormant? Do you know that actually I've got so many talents which I could actually use elsewhere? Well then, deep divers, it's time for you to leave. But realize this, there's still gonna be work even if you do leave. Because the hardest work is the self-work, and that is ongoing. It never ever stops. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. Every single day, if you go to a job and you feel alienated, you can't express your true feelings, they don't know the real you, it's time for you to leave. Look, deep divers, you know who I am, who Ralph Smart is. You know what I like, that I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth, right? I don't sugarcoat my emotions. But if you are at a job right now and they're asking you, how are you? And you gotta lie to them every single day, I'm fine. Fine stands for fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. You've never been fine in your entire life. If you have to lie about how you feel, it's time for you to leave that unfulfilling job. I don't have to lie how I feel because I'm in love with how I feel. I embrace how I feel. I'm not ashamed of how I feel. How to tell it's the right time for you to leave an unfulfilling job. You see, a lot of people can't leave unfulfilling jobs because sometimes you don't know, do I like the job or don't I? Because you may be in a job where you are told to always smile and suppress your emotions. And you may actually think inside of the job, it's good. But once you go home, you're like, no, this was terrible. Oh, exactly. So you have to get to know yourself, know your needs. And that's how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. If it's not satisfying your needs, the exit's that way. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. If you don't have time to eat those delicious grapes, that delicious papaya, that mango. I remember working jobs where I'm like, gosh, by the time I got out for my lunch break, it was time to go back inside. I'm like, I gotta leave. The worst was when I had to put my hand up to go to the toilet. I'm like, am I at school or something? No, this is slavery. I don't want a part of it. And I left. Deep divers, if you have to every single day quickly eat your food and you're like, this is not fun, Ralph, I want to actually enjoy food. Like, I can take as long as I want to eat a delicious red grape and it feels fantastic. I don't have to rush to eat. Deep divers, how to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job. If you are just doing the job to get it done, rushing, no heart in it, no passion in it, it's time to leave. You see, anytime I'm making these videos, I love to make these videos. There is no rush. This is a process. I'm not trying to arrive somewhere because I'm too in love with the process. Slow motion this side. How to tell it's the right time to leave an unfulfilling job? If you know that you can become so much more. If you know that this was cool, but I could do better. It's time to leave, deep divers. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. You see, you can't do that at work. You can't do this. Can I get a hello? There. I can only do this in the heart of nature. Deep divers, take that, take that, take that. Good energy I'm sending you. Get the Good Ass Prada shirts, deep divers, at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Check out the amazing new book for information like this, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. Got a question? Follow me on Instagram right now at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, you came here to be free. Believe you can live the life you truly want. Work for it. Know you can have it. Have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Oh, you see, you just left that unfulfilling job. Now you're with me in the heart of nature, baby. Just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And that feels so much better.